Hi, my name is Nonema Tigela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about something that happened and that impressed me, Gobongani Danzi. The photo that exposed everything and the affidavit that shouldn't exist. Those are the two things that we are going to break down. Now, let's because what happened in court wasn't a small detail to someone who pays attention. It was a silent explosion awaiting to happen. A photo, a name, and two affidavits. Okay, that let's break it down. That may have just exposed something very dangerous inside this case. So here is what the state wants you to believe. In 2014, the person had a beard, right? They want us to believe Danzi had a beard, right? A simple. That's it. That's what they want us to believe. But then a photo appears taken around September, October 2013. I think that's what they said. And in that photo, I believe there was no beard because Undanzi in court was like, look at that, my lawyer. Keep it in mind. Okay. Now, right here, because in court, what happened there in court is not something to be taken because this is not about fashion, guys. Not that we are one of these guys is a fashion yet. No, this is about truth versus memory. If you say there was a beard in 2014, but just months before that, there is a clear guys. There is a clear visual proof showing no beard. Oh my God! Then one of the two things is true. You are mistaken, or you are not telling the truth. And then this is where the defense becomes dangerous. They don't need to shout. They don't need drama. They just ask, help the court to understand where is the beard in this photo. Because Undanzi was like, noted, Salalam, noted. Just ask, you help us understand. That's what Uramsipil is going to do. You will find silence, confusion, collapse. Or else, Ubalo is going to jump up and down, 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 up and down. Uzawujump up and down ubaloyi efuna ukuphikisana nalanto ithethwa phayana but okusalayo ipictures enayo ipictures enayo ndizamnyisa the same mind my language, I'm sorry, but uzozibona ngala pictures enayo uzozibona uyozibona. Do you understand? It gets even worse today. It gets even worse. The same person appears with different names. Petronella Bota, Petronella Low. Can't you okay, we say P Low. What about Petronella Bota? Guys, we want to see if that's not the same person. How are we going to get that right? What if that is the same person? What if that is the same person? What if she got married? Maybe not. And changed the name. I don't know. I'm just asking because we don't trust anything that has to do with Abo Baloi, guys. We don't trust it. But in court, maybe it's not good enough. Okay, sharp. But the question that is this the same person? Why are the names inconsistent? Why are full identities not clearly stated? And just like that, so the singabinas doubt because kuteneng abafundi city Pilo. Why? Who is Pilo? Why engasniki lonke? Do you understand? Now here is everything. Now everything changes. Everything changes here because there are two affidavits pertaining these two names. First one, signed by internal Capitec attorney. Clean, normal, expected, sharp. Second one, done by someone linked to the case team. Njani kaloku? Because it can't be. And this is where alarms start ringing again, because in law, the person commissioning an affidavit must be independent, not involved, not interested, not connected. Njani kube ngumukwena lo driver kantanzi? Journey, make it make sense. Can't be kaloku the same ukwena ukudriver kantanzi. Kwenzekalani phayana? Ikhona iwishi eyenzekayo noba yintoni, khona iwishi. I don't like it. But time will reveal these things, ne? So now the defense will have to ask, why did the process change? Why kukho umukwena, kukho no Capitec person who decided to use someone connected to the case? What needed to be adjusted here in this situation? Once again, what's going on? And then comes the line that shakes everything. Was this affidavit created or manufactured? Sizozibuza lokho as a question, because they're giving us reasons mostly. Now step back and look at the pattern. But patterns, they have patterns abo baloyi team yakhe. The timeline doesn't match the beard versus the photo, okay? Let's talk about that. The timeline doesn't match. The identity isn't clean, multiple names. The process isn't clean, two different affidavits routes. What's going on there? Now, individually, problems. Together, a credibility crisis. Something is going on there, whatever it is, but something is going on there. Because in a criminal trial, the state doesn't need to be perfect, but it must be clean. Clean. Be clean, be very clean, be neat, be neaty, be neaty. Okay? Be very, very neat, be very neat. Asikubona ukuthi you are neat, clean. Be clean, please. And the moment the court starts thinking something here doesn't feel right, that's when reasonable doubt is born. We know, we know that Judge Ratandondon, Oksalayo, all of these things, they do arrive in his head. Ukuthi yena kwachakacima kwathi okusalayo uJudge Ratandondon izinto ziyamfikela guys. No matter what we think of him. And once doubt enters, you can't remove it, because now the question is no longer, did this happen? The question becomes, can we trust any of this evidence? If you know Judge Ratandondon does think about those things. Even him, as he is, he thinks about those things. One photo exposed the timeline, one name exposed the confusion, but those affidavits, they may have exposed the system. Yep. Those affidavits, they expose the blood system. I do not want to even, I don't want to even be someone yenzangati. Do you understand? So since you were tried, Nkosiam is always met with a lot of shit. If I say the least. There's a lot going on there. But right now, the question is, what is that photo that Bongani Ntanzi saw going to do with on the state case? What is that photo that Bongani saw? Bongani Ntanzi saw a picture, but we introduced that picture. Now that picture, that photo will destroy the state story, guys. The narrative is going to be destroyed there. The narrative is going to be destroyed. It's not even fun. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts when it comes to all of this? Let's talk in the comment section. I want to hear your views. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. Please do make sure that you enjoy the video, you like, you share, you comment, and you subscribe. And if you like this type of content, kindly please make sure you do what needs to be done. support the channel in any way, shape, or form that you can. Do not skip the adverts. They help grow the channel financially. Please. Thank you. And I will see you on our next video. Goodbye.